Yo, what is up guys, Anthony here back with another Destiny Child video, and in today's Destiny Child video everyone, we're going to be continuing here on the Lisa's upcoming schedule calendar as we did start out in our last video, as we did head onto the Moots page and we overviewed the first few events, as of course we don't have too much information on them just yet, as of course they are new events coming to all of these servers, but we did manage to overview the units that will be introduced with the World Boss Hecate event. So if you guys haven't checked out the video already, I'll be sure to link it here on the top right card of this video or in the description box below as well. But in today's video everyone, we're going to be overviewing the unit and of course some of the things that we should be expecting with the narrative dungeon Deja Vu here that will be going on alongside the Hecate World Boss trial. So we have two main events going on during one period, so of course it'll be a little hectic as you still have to juggle around and maintain your time correctly, as of course you'll have to farm the narrative dungeon and of course the World Boss Hecate at the same exact time. So without any further ado, let's head on to the Japanese forums of Destiny Child and overview on what we'll expect with the upcoming Deja Vu narrative dungeon. Alright everyone, so here we are on the Japanese forums of Destiny Child, of course the Japanese server side of the forums, as of course we can see the update note from when they actually did receive the Pakhet narrative dungeon for the Deja Vu event, as of course you can see the childlet that will be introduced to Destiny Child Global. As you can see, there is Pakhet featured on the screen right now. We do have her art here, as of course this would probably be her before awakening art once you do pick up the units from the narrative dungeon, and of course if you do summon for her. So there she is featured on the screen right now, as of course she's very colorful and does have a bunch of candy around her, so a very cool looking unit, and I do like the art style of her as well. And directly below her everyone, we do have the After Awakening costume for Pakhet, so here she is featured on the screen right now. And right below her After Awakening costume, we do have her spa costume, so it's pretty cool. I do like her spa costume, as of course it's all sparkly just like her other outfits, as she does have a ton of candy and you can see like sprinkles in her hair and such. So a cool looking unit. I do like the art style they did go with her as like a candy theme, so probably fits the theme of her narrative dungeon as well. As for the narrative dungeon boost childs that we could potentially expect, it's all subject to change if they do decide to shift anything once it comes to the global side. We do have Pakhet here at a 60% boost rate, of course at +0. We also do have Thisbe here at a 30% boost, and Elysion, the 4-star water type attacker, at a 10% rate, and of course it does scale with the uncaps up to 120% for Pakhet. We also do have Thisbe here at a 48% at +6, and Elysion here at a 16% at +6. As for the banners the Japanese side did receive for the Pakhet narrative dungeon, we of course did have the Pakhet boosted pickup summon, as it's guaranteed upon summoning, so upon summoning a 5-star unit you'll be guaranteed the Pakhet once you do see the 5-star Davi animation pop up. And they also did have a Thisbe boosted pickup summon from when Pakhet did arrive once again. And of course you guys can expect a dual banner once Pakhet does arrive alongside Hecate, so do stay tuned for this, as it'll probably be pretty nice of a pickup banner if Thisbe is still featured and you haven't pulled her or uncapped her a bit just yet. As for Pakhet's skills, we'll go over that in just a moment, as we can just head over to the Rice Man Japan and overview her skill set and tiers on the Japanese server. Alright everyone, here is Pakhet's drive skill animation, so we can check it out for the first time here, and let's see how it does look in game. Alright everyone, so there was the Pakhet drive skill animation. Overall I do like it a ton, as it's pretty cute and does fit her theme, as you did see all of the sparkles and the chocolate bars, so a pretty cute drive skill animation. So I am looking forward to grabbing her from the narrative dungeon. If she's not too great of a unit, I'll still like to have her in my collection. But anyways everyone, of course we will have some new gear alongside the narrative dungeon, as we can expect a new accessory, armor set, and weapon as well. Now I'm not sure if they'll keep the same stats at of course +0 and +15 coming over from the Japanese side of the game, but we'll have to wait and see on how they do adjust the equipment for the global version. We do have these special rewards that you'll obtain from Pakhet's narrative dungeon, and of course have to collect these to roll on her grid. Alright everyone, so of course we are done with overviewing the Japanese update of the Pakhet's narrative dungeon. So now as you can see, we are on Rice Mine Japan, and we'll be overviewing Pakhet's role, attribute, and her tiers and skill set on the Japanese side of the game, as most of our units are very similar when they do port over from the Japanese side of the game. As for Pakhet's tiers everyone, we of course do have PvE tier 6, PvP tier 8, Raid tier 6, and World Boss tier 6. Now obviously not two of amazing tiers here across the board. We do have PvP on tier 8, but we'll have to see on how her skill set does align, as tier 8 is pretty decent but nothing amazing, as of course you can't just prioritize those tier 10 units. But if you would like to change things up, Pakhet obviously doesn't seem to be a bad idea, as she does have tier 8, and you'll have to take this with a grain of salt, as the Destiny Child Global devs can change anything with her kit, and of course we don't have all of the units that the Japanese server does have currently. But as for her attribute, you can expect of course a water type 5-star unit, and her role is actually a tank / defender unit. Now as for her skill set, we do have the auto attack here, which does deal 93 damage to the target automatically. We do have her tap skill, 322 damage to the target, plus 850 max HP increase. Create a shield that increases maximum HP for 8 seconds to 2 lowest pure HP allies. So a pretty unique tap skill here, as of course she does increase the max HP of your units. So this could potentially be pretty scary with some other tanks, as of course we do see triple tank quite a bit, but we do have some counters now to the triple tank, as of course we do have the Dreamer Saturn in the game. But this can be pretty interesting, and maybe some team comps can make this work. Now as for the slide skill here, we of course do have 606 damage to the target, and we also do have plus 35% freeze shield, increased defense, and when attacked, reduce enemies skill charge speed for 14 seconds to 3 lowest HP water type allies. We also do have here plus 1400 max HP increase. Create a shield that increases maximum HP for 14 seconds to 3 lowest HP water type allies. Now as for the max HP, I'm not sure if it's just a barrier or it does increase the base maximum HP, but we'll have to wait and see. And if you guys do happen to know anything about Pakhet, please let me know in the comment section below if it does increase your allies base maximum HP, or if it's just a barrier like Dana's or any other. But moving on to her drive skill here, we of course do have 1536 damage to 3 random enemies, and we do also have 98% taunt, become the target of all enemy attacks, does not affect AoE attacks for self for 16 seconds long. And we also do have here plus 45% freeze shield, increased defense, and when attacked, reduce enemies skill charge speed for 16 seconds to self. Now last of all here, we do have the leader skill, plus 12% slide skill defense, increased defense against slide skills to all water type allies. Now overall, I do think Pakhet's skill set is pretty unique. I do like the maximum HP increase, but of course I'm not quite sure if it is a base maximum HP increase or just a shield like Dana's or any other shield tank. But we'll just have to wait and see. But if you guys do happen to know at all, like I did say before, if it does increase your allies base maximum HP or does create a separate shield. But honestly, I do think it would be pretty interesting if it did increase your base maximum HP, as of course she could probably work alongside tanks such as Dana, etc. So it would be pretty cool to see this implemented on Pakhet's kit. So we'll just have to wait and see, like I did say before, for when she is released, and have to test her out in the PvP or other sides of the game. But of course we do have Pakhet's live 2D animation here on the left hand side of the screen, as you can all see. this is her, of course, after awakening costume. So we'll just tap here and see her animation. She does laugh and wave her little letter around. So a very cute looking unit for everyone when Hecate does roll around, as we'll have some amazing units come with the Hecate world boss and the Pakhet narrative dungeon. Alright everyone, so one more thing before we do end this video off. Of course, I do want to showcase the Pakhet live to the costumes up close so you guys can check them out before she does release. Now I actually do think this is her before awakening costume, as of course the first one we did initially show on the Japanese news form was probably just an art of her, and of course the censored version for advertising. But here is Pakhet, I believe her before awakening costume, so we can check her out here on the live to the site. As you can see, she does wave her little letter around, and of course does have a bunch of candy floating around her as well. So a very nice looking live 2D animation, and I'll be sure to click it one more time so you guys can check it out. Alright everyone, so the next one here, of course, we do have the next animation for Pakhet. Now, of course, this is probably and most likely her after awakening costume. So here it is, kind of looks similar to the first one, but of course we do have more pink and a more brighter costume as well. And as for Pakhet's live 2D animation in the Infernal Spa realm, everyone, here it is, so you guys can see how it does look in the spa before you do obtain it. Alright everyone, so that'll do it for today's Destiny Child video, and of course our overview of the Deja Vu narrative dungeon. That will be coming alongside the Hecate world boss trial, as you can all expect this update to arrive after the January 28th maintenance. So something to be excited about coming in late January, as of course we can obtain Pakhet and of course Hecate, as well as their events will of course be coming at the same exact time. So something to look forward to, as of course it'll be a little hectic around late January, as we'll have to worry about two main events. But anyways everyone, make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you are excited for Pakhet and of course Hecate. And once more, if you guys did not check out the Hecate World Boss Trial preview, I'll be sure to link the video in the description box below. And of course, we do have the cards on the top right of this video here if you would like to just click on the top right and check out the Hecate video. But of course, make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you are excited for Pakhet. And of course, we'll be summoning for her at all when she does roll around in late January. Now in the next video everyone, of course, we'll be looking forward to and overviewing the next Ragna break, which will be arriving in mid-February, as of course we do have the Valentine's Day themed Ragna break event, as of course you can expect the new Maid Citri and of course circuits here for the Valentine's Day themed water type Ragna break. But anyways everyone, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to scroll down and leave a like on this video of course, and if you haven't yet already done so, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the Destiny Child content and of course would like to see more of it. But with all of that being said everyone, I'll see you all in the next Destiny Child video. As always, thank you all so much for watching.